I want to represent more than just adventuring. I want to be an example of someone who constantly chases their passions and follows their stoke. And hopefully by doing that, I can inspire someone else to go out and follow their own stoke. My name is Nainoa Langer. I am from Molokai, Hawaii, and I am a filmmaker, music producer, all-around artist, I would say. I grew up really not having any idea of what I wanted to do. I only picked up a camera when I was 21. I'm 26 now. I feel really lucky that I actually have something that I feel like I'm kind of good at. I went to school for 2 semesters, studying. I studied welding at HCC, and that clearly didn't go through. When I quit my job, that was really the whole idea of chase my passion, follow what made me excited to wake up in the morning. And I did cliff jumping, and we did all these kind of fun stuff, just me and my friends. And I decided, one day I'd kind of bring a GoPro with me and capture all of that stuff. And it was really the most innocent, just fun kind of creation that I ever did. My parents kind of gave me a, pretty decent upbringing. We definitely were really humble growing up, and modest living. So it was crazy. They'd never left the country. They were born and raised in Molokai, never left. I guess that was the big push for me to get out and kind of experience and see different things. And when you grow up so isolated, you don't really know anything else. It's basically just what you know is what you know. Anything outside of Molokai wasn't real to anyone, to me. I knew I needed to get off, and I wanted to see the world. I wanted to see more than just my little island. One of the hardest times was definitely in the beginning, right after I quit my job and was just fresh out of, a comfortable position that I was at, to go from, having that comfort financially to basically scraping by and freelancing work of sometimes the jobs wouldn't come through, and all that stuff made me definitely doubt what I was doing. And after maybe 6 months after quitting, I caught the attention of some travel agency based out of New York. That was a crazy time in my life because everything just kind of snowballed. I just got out of my hospital job, just got out of another relationship, and then I just went for it, and I just went from never leaving the country to 30-some countries. New York and Hawaii are 2 very different places, so living there was a challenge, but also really exciting. And I feel like it's kind of a chapter in my life that definitely made me who I am now, but I missed home, so that's why I'm back. This was at a time, or this was when I was working. I was in New York, and I was kind of doing my travel work and stuff, and I caught the eye of Millennium and their management there. So they actually reached out to me through Instagram. They were followers of my work, and this was when he was smaller and didn't have the huge budgets to kind of have a traveling film team with him. So they wanted to kind of just tested me out. They wanted to see hey, do you want to come film some videos with us and create some content? And I was definitely a big fan before they even hit me up. So I think subconsciously, even though I was focused on film, I always had an interest in music, and maybe that's what led me to want to be around them so much and continue to tour. And then I kind of I got to capture the process. I got to see how the music was made, especially with him in the studio and stuff. And so it's interesting, once I discovered something that I was again really stoked on, no matter how much time I spent away from it, it just started to kind of gnaw at me. I wanted to just consume my life with creating. We'll be dancing in the dark. If you're going down when someone else can see this piece of work that you've made and connect with it, it kind of just reminds you, okay, we all still believe the same thing sometimes. And if it clicks, that's the best to me. I don't have an end goal. I wouldn't say it's like an end goal. I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I know how it'll feel when I do it. And maybe it's never been, I'm pretty sure it's been done, but not in the way I'm gonna do it.